Nomsa Dzambo, PR manager candidate, your role as a district leader is strategic rather than operational. How will you ensure that you focus on strategy while empowering your team to execute?
Thank you very much for that question, Madam DLC Chair. Focusing on strategy is really critical in ensuring that we get the job done, which for me is basically increasing the visibility of Toastmasters as an organization, but mostly of the clubs that are within Toastmasters, bringing them nearer to the people. Strategy for me is important because as PR manager, I also understand that I am there as a proper support system, a great support system for the trio, the DD, the PQD, and the CGD. I am the voice for their messages, and I am also the conduit by which people understand what the strategy that is being brought forward is. So keeping my eye on strategy is understanding what the PQD wants to say, what the DD wants to say, what the CGD wants to say, and getting the message out there in a manner that is receivable by the members of District 129, but also receivable by those that intend to join Toastmasters International as an organization. Thank you.
What are the top three measurable outcomes you would like to achieve in your term, and how will you track them?
Great. The top three measurable outcomes that I would like to measure in my term, the first one being visibility. I would like District 129 to be out there and visible, people to know about Toastmasters International by virtue of the storytelling that we do, by virtue of the highlighting of the activities that we have in District 129. And how do we measure visibility? Measured by the members that are actually attending, well, not members, but guests that are coming through to the clubs and attending because of the work that we would have done. The next one would be engagement that comes through, and that will be measured by consistency, the number of times that we can get our stories out there in the forms that we need to get them out. Let us make sure that we are constantly bringing out as much content as possible so that people know about this. I call it a well-kept secret, Toastmasters International, because it is that a lot of people don't quite understand what we do fully. And I believe my role is to make sure that through engagement, we can make people understand. And finally, momentum. The momentum would be measured by clubs themselves being able to tell their own stories by the end of the year, being confident enough to bring themselves out, not just through posters, advertising meetings, but also advertising the outcomes of the things that they have done. The DCP sprint, what their results have been, what they have done in order to get DCP goals done, and how it is that they have been highlighted to get people interested and their own members engaged and visible in there. So those are the three. It's the visibility, it's the engagement, as well as momentum for the individual clubs. Next question, please, Madam.
What do you see as the biggest challenge facing our district right now? And what specifically will you do about it?
The biggest challenge that I see with our division right now is visibility. My belief is that when we are visible, we grow. People know about us, people understand us a lot better, and people are willing to hear about us. What am I going to do? I am going to take storytelling to the next level. I'm not here to keep quiet. I am here to ensure that we are loud and we make the clubs grow. Thank you, Madam DLC. May I please go into my closing statement?
Yes, you may.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon once again, every leader within District 129. I am here standing for the Public Relations Manager's position. The public relations manager's position is mainly out there to make sure that we are visible, that we gain momentum, and that we keep all our members engaged within what we are doing for District 129. Toastmasters International is one of the greatest organizations you have as far as coaching and training for leadership and communication skills is concerned. We need to get it out there, and we need people to understand what is happening. Visibility for me will also ensure that we begin to market ourselves out there and make it easier for presidents, VPEs, and VPMs to actually attract new members. And best of all, to retain the members that have come. This is where we've had issues before. And I believe those issues have emanated from a lack of visibility. We also need to be visible internally in the sense that people need to understand what is happening so that they can plan. The idea then is for people to understand what events are coming up, when, how, and why. Simple calendars, bring them out there to the clubs, make life a whole lot easier. So if this all speaks to you as leaders, I am here to make your life easier, and I would like you to vote for me as Public Relations Manager for District 129, 2026-2027. Let us come and make this a loud year. Let us grow together. Thank you.